we might be looking at a TikTok ban in the US. I know that's been a topic of discussion a few years ago, and now it's back up and, being pushed forward pretty heavily, actually. And weirdly enough, it's the exact same talking points that was talked about before when TikTok's first kind of started coming around and surging in popularity, that it poses a national security risk, and obviously the data is getting sent to the CCP and no one knows what's going on there.
We've been very clear that TikTok, poses a problem and an issue. And so we have concerns about that as it relates to Americans' data, collecting Americans' data, and the potential national security risk. And we've been very, very clear on that.
So you can see them obviously talking about this ban getting closer and closer, and it doesn't seem like much changed from before when, this ban on TikTok was brought up. TikTok's still doing the same things it was before, but who knows what changed. But one of the biggest reasons that it's always been talked about for getting banned and not being able to use it is because of the data that TikTok collects. You can see even this says TikTok's data collection methods include the ability to collect users' contact lists, access calendars, scan hard drives, including external ones, and geolocate devices on an hourly basis. And even like this quote here saying when the app's in use, it has significantly more permissions than it really needs. So, but that's always been the talking point, right? And it's not really a secret that the other social media companies do this too. The biggest difference between Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok is that the other social medias are US companies and TikTok is a Chinese company. Because it's not like, Facebook is a saint and Twitter is a saint when it comes to your data and protecting it and not harvesting it. They absolutely do to sell advertisements. So, they do the same kind of ways. Maybe they're a little bit more transparent. I mean, I don't know how much you can kind of trust Facebook and stuff, but the other social medias, they might be a little bit more transparent, a little bit more honest in what they actually do, and give people permissions to stop, harvesting and not want their privacy to be invaded. But TikTok, clearly, it kind of harasses you. It keeps asking you over and over and over again if you turn some settings off. So there's that component too. But TikTok responded to the ban or the threat of a ban or upcoming ban of the app from the US, saying a US ban on TikTok is a ban on the export of American culture and values to the billion-plus people who use our service worldwide. We're disappointed to see this rushed piece of legislation move forward despite its considerable negative impact on the free speech rights of millions of Americans who use and love TikTok. Now, that's kind of funny because they're not an American company, right? They're a Chinese company, so they don't have like freedom of speech. Operating in the US, maybe they should follow it, right? But they clearly really don't. People get banned on TikTok all the time for no real reasons. So it's not like that is a cornerstone that they've been just perpetuating on the app. It's not like it's something they really care about. It seems like more buzzwords from TikTok to not want to get out of the US because obviously the US data, very valuable. People want the Americans' data so that they can sell it off, they can sell it to advertisers, they can collect it themselves, the CCP. That's really valuable to them. It's also worth noting that the TikTok that everybody uses around the world is different from the TikTok that Chinese people in China use. It's more educational or different things, whereas the TikTok around the world's kind of pushing, the dancing stuff and lip syncing and all this stuff. It's not the same. They're very different type of platforms, which is kind of weird. But obviously this has been a conversation for many years now. TikTok since it started getting big, was talked about getting banned because it's not a US based company. It's a Chinese one, and the data that they get is really valuable. I mean, we can see here, if we look at top most popular domains in late 2021, TikTok was number one, beating Google, which is massively impressive for TikTok. You can see there are a few days they beat Google. The video sharing app TikTok took number one spot February 17th, 2021, lasted only a day. And then, however, from then on, it started claiming a few more days in March, a few more days in May. After August 10th, the site was the most popular domain on most days. So that's impressive out of TikTok, right? To beat Google, be the most popular website in the world, and do it for a consistent period after a couple days. and that's obviously a lot of data. You're getting tons of data, being the number one most visited site in the world, and obviously the data that they're getting, nobody really knows what they're doing with it. And, it's China. They're not really transparent when it comes to exactly what they're doing in China. So if TikTok ends up getting banned, obviously there are three companies that would be pretty big beneficiaries of this. One being Facebook or Instagram with Instagram Reels, Snapchat, and Google with YouTube Shorts. Now, I think that the most popular one, or the most beneficiary of this if TikTok got banned, would be YouTube Shorts, because that's just, people are more interested in YouTube Shorts. People don't like Instagram Reels. When they go on Instagram, a lot of people hate it. The TikTok wannabe, that was a big thing for a while. So people are not happy about the Reels because it's kind of forced down your throat at Instagram. But on YouTube, if you're on your phone, Shorts is a completely different tab. You can go in and out of it however you want. Shorts aren't shoved down your throat and like recommended videos and stuff. It's kind of its own ecosystem. You want to go in there and watch some Shorts, you watch some Shorts, you go back to normal videos. It's like an all-in-one app, and you get to choose what you want to see. And as for Snapchat, I don't even think they're really in the conversation. I don't think people are going on Snapchat for their TikTok copycat thing. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe Snapchat is absolutely popping and it's going to blow up if TikTok goes away. But at the end of the day, I don't know, if TikTok should be banned, right? Like, if you want to use TikTok, you can use it. If you don't want to, you don't have to use it, right? You don't have to have it on your phone. But it's the only reason it's even a topic is because it's a Chinese company, right? That's literally it. Because all these other tech companies are doing the same thing. They just do it on a more low-key level. Maybe they're a little bit more transparent about it, but the big problem here is that it's China and the CCP getting data, and that's what, people don't like. But only time will tell if TikTok actually ends up getting banned. I doubt it. I don't really see this happening, but maybe it does. That's going to do it for this video. As always, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.